The Valley Football Specialty Awards are out, and tri-champs North Dakota State and South Dakota dominated postseason honors. The Offensive Player of the Year award goes to Bison quarterback Cam Miller. The senior leads the league in completion percentage at 74% and is the most efficient QB in the FCS this season. Miller threw only one interception all year, including a school record 324 consecutive attempts without an interception, while breaking the Valley's all-time rushing record for a quarterback with 43 touchdowns. A four-year starter at North Dakota State, Miller has a Bison career record 16 200-yard passing games and a school record 8,810 passing yards. He's the fourth Bison QB to win MVFC Offensive Player of the Year. The Defensive Player of the Year award goes to South Dakota defensive lineman Mikey's Grace. In his first year starting for the Coyotes, Grace wreaked havoc on opposing offenses, leading the Valley with 17 tackles for loss, 7th nationally, and 9.5 sacks, despite the fact South Dakota played one less game than most Valley schools. The redshirt sophomore had a career-best 4 TFLs and 2.5 sacks in a win over Indiana State. Grace helped the Coyotes to a share of the conference title and a top 4 seed in the FCS playoffs. Grace becomes the second straight South Dakota player to win the league's Defensive Player of the Year award. North Dakota State running back Marty sweeps the Valley Newcomer of the Year and Freshman of the Year honors. The 4-time Newcomer of the Week leads all FCS freshmen with 965 rushing yards, including 4 100-yard rushing games. Brown ran for a season-high 126 yards versus Towson and is tied for third in the Valley with 14 rushing touchdowns. The redshirt sophomore becomes the 6th MVFC player to win both the Newcomer and Freshman of the Year awards, joining former Bison Jabril Cox and Trey Lance. For the second straight season, South Dakota coach Bob Nielson is the Bruce Craddock Coach of the Year. Nielson led the Coyotes to a share of their first Missouri Valley Football Conference title and back-to-back top 4 seeds in the FCS playoffs. South Dakota rallied in the closing minutes to upset top-ranked North Dakota State, and earlier in the regular season, snapped a 15-game losing streak in Grand Forks with a win over North Dakota. Nielson is the only person to win Coach of the Year at 2 different league schools and becomes the 14th coach to win MVFC Coach of the Year multiple times.